Good afternoon. Please state your name, year graduated, and profession.
Good afternoon. I'm Perlita Cordeta Ranyola. Before, when I studied at UST, I was Perlita Cordeta. So I graduated year 1988 as a high school student. Section 422G, meaning 4, fourth year, 2, PM session, and 2, section 2. And then G, because it's all girls, and there is a other section which is all boys, 422B. So, girls and boys are separated.
Profession.
I'm a teacher, religion teacher by heart.
What part of your UST education stayed with you the most, and how has it shaped your decisions?
The part of my education at the University of Santo Tomas, or UST, that truly stayed with me wasn't just the academics. It was the way they deepened my Catholic faith. That spiritual foundation has become the compass for my entire life. Every single decision I face, big or small, is guided by trying to discern what the Lord wants me to do. It's a constant source of strength and guidance. To me, that's the real difference with the Catholic school. They don't just teach subjects. They seamlessly integrate faith and morals into everything you do, giving you a moral center that lasts forever.
Can you share an example of a time when your skills or professional knowledge made a real difference in someone's life?
I'll never forget a moment while teaching religion. We were covering the Ten Commandments, and the lesson clearly struck a deep chord with my students. Their hearts were so moved that they were overcome with conscience. Several of them felt compelled to confess to their parents and even to the school prefect that they had secretly been drinking on campus a while back. They hadn't been caught, but the conviction from the lesson was so powerful that they had to tell the truth. Seeing my teaching lead to such a profound act of honesty and accountability, that's when I knew my work was making a real lasting difference.
Have you ever helped someone outside of work just because you felt like it was the right thing to do?
Yes, I remember one simple act of kindness that really sticks with me. I helped an sorry. I helped an elderly woman safely get off a jeepney. And since she needed to cross, I walked her all the way to the other side. She noticed my uniform and asked what school I attended. When I told her UST, she smiled and said, "So the students of UST are kind and helpful." It was a small thing to do, but her remark about the positive impression I left made me feel proud to represent those values. Sometimes, just doing the right thing in my small moment is the greatest testimony to your school and your character. So, she is very grateful and said to me, "Thank you, and God bless you."
Was there a moment in your life or career when it was hard to stay committed to your values? And how did you manage that?
It was during one of the hardest times in my life, when my husband was unfaithful, that I really struggled. I was in so much pain that I felt like I lost my faith in God. It seemed impossible to hold on to my values when my world was falling apart. But I managed to get through it thanks to my mother. She was the one who first taught me how to pray as a little girl. And she was the one who lovingly helped me find my way back. She walked with me through the pain and guiding me back to prayer and helping me believe in God's plan and goodness again. Her love and the foundation she built were what saved my faith.
In your line of work, have you ever gone out of your way to make things better for those with fewer resources or opportunities?
As a teacher, you get close look at all kinds of difficulties in life situations that your students are facing, some with very few resources. I'll always try to go to the extra mile. That means not just giving advice that I hope will help them navigate their struggles and make good choices, but also actively praying for them. I ask the Lord to guide them because I know sometimes they need more than just a teacher. They need a spiritual anchor.
What role does community play in your life or work? Have you ever teamed up with others to bring about something good?
Community is vital to what we do. At the school, we are very active in collaborating with the local community. We organize various outreach activities that allow us to help our neighbors directly. It feels good to team up with my colleagues and students to bring positive change and improve life for those around us. It's about serving a purpose bigger than ourselves.
What's more important to you? Personal success or creating positive change? And how do you balance both?
For me, success isn't about awards or personal wealth. Creating a positive change in someone else's life is my personal success. That's how I measure it. I genuinely feel happy and accomplished when I see people I've taught or mentored thriving in their own lives. The two aren't separate things that need balancing. They are one and the same. Helping others succeed is what makes me feel very successful and very much happy when I see my student now with their own work, with their own families. I'm very happy.
Now, for the last question, if you're speaking to young Thomasians today, what advice would you give about living with meaning and impact?
If I could speak to young Thomasians today, I will tell them this. You must truly take to heart and live the lessons you learned in your religion subjects. Don't treat them just as class requirements. These principles are your blueprint for a meaningful life. They will be your moral compass and your guide on how to live a life that truly makes an impact on the world. So, God be with you always, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you for having this interview.